Hey floor cleaners, it's John here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about why learning to sell is probably the most important skill that you need to learn to be successful with your floor cleaning business. If you've never heard of me before, my name's John Williams and I run a company called Ads Grow Business, or AGB, and we specialize in one industry only, the floor cleaning industry. Whether you're a carpet cleaner, a tile cleaner, a hardwood floor cleaner, a marble floor cleaner, and so on and so on. We specialize in your industry and we specialize in one thing: getting floor cleaning businesses like yours booked out with jobs using our specialist digital marketing system. And I'm on a personal mission to try and help as many floor cleaning business owners as humanly possible, not just survive but thrive, whether that's through working with us on a one-on-one basis inside of our program or through this YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Why learning to sell is probably the most important skill to learn in your floor cleaning business. So learning to sell and the ability to convince, persuade, and get someone to go from being an inquiry to a booked appointment is probably the biggest skill you need to learn as a floor cleaning business owner right now. Imagine if you had some kind of superhuman magical powers and were able to get 8 out of 10 people who inquire to actually book, even the cheap ass price shoppers. Imagine literally every call, every inquiry, even the minor ones where they're not really that interested, they're just kind of interested. If you were just able to turn that person from just being kind of interested to on the schedule, and you had some kind of superhero powers, and you're able to just cast a spell, boom, and then they just booked, right? Imagine that you were able to do that. How amazing, how cool that would be. Imagine what that would do for your business. You would literally have no issues ever again in your life, right? Well, here's the thing. There are people out there who do have these mythical capabilities, and what's more, this is a skill that's totally learnable and is completely possible that you can learn how to do that too. The reality is this: even with the best advertising in the world, with the biggest advertising budget, if you are not capable of turning the leads into jobs, your business is not going to grow, right? It doesn't matter who you use to do that advertising. It doesn't matter whether you work with us, the best floor cleaning advertising agency on the planet. It doesn't matter whether you're doing the ads yourself, whether you're paying somebody else to do it. It doesn't matter whether you invest $1 million on TV commercials. At the end of the day, if you're not able to turn that person calling you up from semi-interested to booked appointments, and not just capture the low-hanging fruit, the people that are going to book no matter what, doesn't matter who you are. There's always those people that just want to schedule, and it's not even a sales thing. They were always going to schedule, and it requires zero effort on your part. If you're able to convert not just those people, but also the people that are kind of on the fence, then ultimately your business isn't going to grow. It doesn't matter what your advertising budget is. It doesn't matter who you use, whether you use us, whether you run a TV commercial, whether you put a billboard up there. If you can't turn the inquiries to actual jobs, then you're going to have a problem. But what if you did have the skills to convert even just an extra 10 to 20%? The impact this would have on your profits is huge, right? Imagine you could increase sales by just 10 to 20%. That money stacks up, and that would be a huge amount of additional profit and business for your floor cleaning company. So here I want in this video to give you some tips for better selling, so that you can leverage this when you're on the phone in your floor cleaning business and hopefully turn more of those leads, more of those inquiries into actual bookings. So number one, understand the customer's pain point and focus on it. Let me give you an example of that. Customer calls you up and they say, hey, we've just got a new dog. It's made a mess all over the carpet. I need you to come. I need to get a price on coming to kind of clean it up and stuff like that. I don't have too much money. Maybe there's already sort of that slight objection. I don't have too much money, but I could really do with getting it done. So So they're kind of putting the feelers out there, and they've told you what the problem is. The dog has made a mess of the carpet. So what you really need to do now is focus on that pain point. Hey Linda, so the dog has made a mess of the carpet. So it's urinated on the carpet, right? Yes, it has. And so I guess that smells really bad, doesn't it, right now? Yeah. Is this in your front room? Yeah, it is, right. and this is like where you normally like hang out, watch TV, right? Okay. And has it made another mess beyond just urinating? Has it done a poop on the carpet as well? And it has like a couple of points. Well, man, like I can imagine that looks pretty gross as well, right? So you're just rubbing salt into that wound right now. Yeah, it looks really, really terrible. I can't imagine the amount of bacteria now that must be floating around in your home, right? So now we're like really dialing in on this, talking about like the bacteria, the health issues. We should, obviously due to like from a health perspective, we really need to get you booked in as quick as possible so that obviously this doesn't impact your health. The hospitals are pretty full with COVID right now, so I'd hate for you to end up in hospital over this. I mean, guys, I'm just giving you some examples. You get the point. I'm not like a psychologist or a master of each scenario, but I'm just trying to give you some examples so you can see where I'm going with this, right? Like that person's told you what the issue is. So when you talk to them on the phone, double down on that issue so that they have that elevated pain point, and it's going to make them in their head, they're thinking, I really need to get this sorted out. And so then you're able to overcome that pricing objection, right? So look, here's the deal. I only have a few appointments left, but for you, because obviously like the dog's made a mess and I understand that we need to get this sorted out as quickly as possible, I can fit you in tomorrow. And what I would recommend is this. We'll do the 2 rooms and we'll also do like a pet treatment and an odor treatment so that it smells really, really nice as well. It's going to cost this much. It's obviously oh, that's a lot. But yes, I understand that it's a lot of money or whatever. But as I said to you, to really deal with these kind of stains, it requires these extra treatments. And you really don't want your home smelling of urine, especially if you have guests over. That's going to be pretty embarrassing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And then not to mention the health issues that I just spoke about as well. And your home is your home and you want it to be a clean and a hygienic place for you and your family, your children, right? Yes. Okay. Let's book it in. So basically understanding the customer's pain point and focusing on it while speaking to that person on the phone is probably one of the best ways of actually getting that person to actually book and schedule with you. The next thing is go for the micro yeses to get to the big yes at the end. So this is a really cool psychological trick hack that you can go for that's actually going to take someone on a journey, and at the end of that journey, when it comes to going for the close and actually getting them to schedule in, you get the big yes. So how this works is every step of the journey on the phone call, you're going to ask, does that make sense? Or does that sound good? And what you're looking for is that affirmative answer. Yes. And the psychology behind this is that if you've been bringing somebody along on a journey and along this way, they've just been giving you positive answers, you're kind of pre-programming them to say yes at the end to the big question of actually getting booked in. Because they've been saying yes, 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 yes. It's very difficult to then go back and say no. So let me give you another example. We'll use the same thing. So Linda calls up. She's got the dog's urinated all over the carpet and they need the carpets cleaned. They want the carpets refreshed. Okay, Linda. So basically, just to confirm, the dog's urinated all over the carpet, right? Yes. First micro, yes. That's them admitting that they've got the problem. Okay, so I'm imagining it smells pretty bad right now, right? Yes. Okay, so we should probably also look at giving you a price for some odor treatment as well. Does that make sense? Yes, it does, because obviously she wants the odor treatment. Great. And I guess probably this is the front room where you hang out, right, and watch TV. Yes, it is. Another micro, yes. And I imagine it's probably not particularly enjoyable to be in your home right now. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. It's not very nice. Okay, so taking all this into account, it's probably a good idea that we try and get you scheduled in as quickly as possible, right? Yes, I think that would be great. So you're getting all of these micro yeses. Okay, just to confirm, you've got a pet problem. We need to get odor treatment and you need to get it done as quickly as possible. Yes. Okay, no worries. And then I can fit you in tomorrow and we can do the carpet cleaning, we can do the pet treatment, we can do the odor treatment. It's going to come to X dollars. Does that sound good? Yes. And now you've got, okay, let's get you booked in. So those little micro yeses all the way along, you're kind of pre-programming that person so that when you go in at the end, they're going to say the yes. So that's another little hack that you can use. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button down below. And if you would like to find out a little bit more about working with us on a one-on-one basis to take your floor cleaning business to the next level, head down to the description where you'll find a link link to our website where you'll be able to schedule a Zoom call with us. See you on the next one, guys. Layers.